I've been a software vendor over the years. I've done web development. I was in a team that do web development. I was the content development manager and all of that. So I know exactly how long it can take to build a website. But there are websites and there are websites, okay? So there are some that are just websites. Others are web applications. So they are complex web applications that require a lot of other work, okay? Database building is quite different from building a front-end website, all right? So because of this, the company says, we are not only building a new database or a new back office or a new dashboard, we're also going to need time to filter the unscrupulous elements that had mixed up with the community members in the old back office, and this will take a long time. Imagine a cloned Daniel. It will take my parents, my wife, or my children to be able to identify me, maybe by certain birthmarks here and there, or by certain special features, all right? So imagine that rice grains mixing with millet grains in a bag. You can imagine how much of a time is needed to separate these two things. It's a lot of work. It will take a lot of time, especially if you want to do it well. And that's why the company says, we need a time, we need some time. And it's not 1 week, it's not 1 month, it's 3 to 6 months. I would prefer to communicate 6 months, all right? So if someone says you can come between the hour of 2 and 3 to take something, I prefer to go 3 so that I'm sure that's the maximum time allowed. So I will not communicate 3 months, I would say 6 months. So that's what I have in my head. The company needs about 6 months, all right? After 6 months, then we see what's going to happen, right? But in the meantime, we have a family of individuals who have been making impact. They have been helping families. They've been rescuing a lot of families. They are sponsoring some less privileged people in school. They are putting food on the table for their families. They are putting food on the table for families for a lot of people. They are paying medical bills for people. They are doing all sorts of things to make sure that smiles are on the faces of people. So they are basically providing financial rescue to a lot of homes. And if in the next 6 months they do not have the financial capacity to keep up with this responsibility, I'm sure that these people are going to start looking at different things. They're going to start considering maybe moving back to relocating to their village. They're going to consider maybe going into farming, or maybe they're going to pick up one thing, there are links flying, people promising heaven and earth. They are maybe going to end up with one of those things, and they will get beaten. Okay, they may likely get involved in the wrong deal, in the wrong business. Okay, and as we are family, we need to look at each other. We need to look out for each other. We need to watch each other's back, and that's the reason why we are where we are today. We are here right now to discuss with us the recent developments. Okay, so I want to give and render my sincere apologies. This call was supposed to happen yesterday with the Vice President of Sales. However, unforeseen circumstances happened, so he had like an emergency he needed to attend to, and because he has been busy traveling and making all sorts of calls in the past weeks, okay, for maybe 4 to 8 weeks, he has been having series of calls back to back, no rest, and I've been in touch. I know how hard he's been working, so he broke down himself. So yesterday, it's not only that he was busy attending to an emergency situation, he also broke down in the process of trying to sort out things, and that's why we couldn't have the call yesterday. So I take responsibility. Maybe I would have done the call myself, but I felt it's important that we have at least one member of the corporate, okay, to affirm and confirm whatever it is that we're going to be sharing, so that it's not just my words, but it's the words from someone who is inside the business, who is right there close to the founders, and who has access to the head office and has raw information and first-hand information. All right. So I know that some of you have seen some information on social media. Some of you have listened to some hearsays. Some of you have seen things from other countries or other teams, and then you're wondering, what is going on in our own team? Does it mean our leaders don't have the information? Oh no, we have the information, but it is important that information flow through the right and appropriate channel and at the right time. My father usually tell me that if you do the right thing at the wrong time, you are a fool. If you do the wrong thing at the right time, you're still a fool. So what he means is that a wise person, a clever person will do the right thing at the right time, okay? Allowing the corporate to adopt a formal communication and allowing the top leaders to convey the same and explain to the people in the simplest language possible, because sometimes it is the language that is a barrier. Sometimes it is the translation from one language into another that causes a distortment in the information, and at the end of the day, the information is adulterated. We do not want that information becomes adulterated before it comes to you. We want to be sure that you get the right information the right way from the appropriate channel, and so that you can rely on it instead of hearing rumors and hearsays which you may not be able to confirm the authenticity. All right. So regardless of what it is, as the top leader here, I'm taking responsibility that we are maybe 24 hours or 18 hours behind the time that you are supposed to get this information. However, this is still a very, very good time, all right? And I'm super excited that we were able to get at least a member, someone who is close, okay, to the main source of the information. That's the right person giving us the information, all right? So because of this, I'm going to just give the virtual floor to our amazing top leader in the global lifestyle entrepreneur. I'm talking about the wife of the founder, who is also working hand in hand with her husband, okay, with the brand GLE. And GLE, for those of you who maybe have forgotten or who need to be reminded, is global lifestyle entrepreneurs. And what that represents is entrepreneurship that can be done with anybody, anywhere, by anyone, using just the internet. You are able to not only help people to have a great lifestyle, but you can also have a great lifestyle by helping people. So GLE is the team, is the brainchild of Paulo Toyman and Amira Toyman. They came together and they decided to start a movement around the world that will help people find meaning to their lives, especially in the area of finances. So if you're here on this call, you still are not identifying with this brand, then you really need to begin to take a meaning, okay, and use that to change something about your finance. So Amira is going to talk to us about certain key points about our next level, the new era, what we are going to do, how are we waiting, should we?
Oh, it's good. A lot of people have seen it. Great. Some people haven't. Okay. So I see it's really 50-50, right? Like a lot of people have seen it, but then a lot of people haven't seen it as well. Okay, so I'm just going to use the time as in the best way possible. So, okay, guys, so I'm going to put it this way, okay? I'm going to put it very simply, because today I'm not able to show you slides or anything, because there's officially nothing out there to show you except for this article, but I have information to share with you. So as I mentioned to you guys before, 4 years, we've had a flawless track record. In this 4 years time, we had a product that was working tremendously. It was great, right? Our whole community was happy and satisfied by it. We've been dominating the whole entire industry with this product. And in the past 4 years, it's not only the company, but it's also the leadership in every market has really peaked in their success and has really peaked in a way that even the owner of Business Rome hasn't seen before. You know, even Eric Moore hasn't seen before. I mean, it says something, right? As somebody like of the caliber, of the background of Eric Moore would say, wow, I have not seen this before in the past 20 years. And it really means something, right? And what I want to tell you is that in our past 4 years, we have not only been successful, but we have learned a lot. And you have learned a lot. And your leadership of Nigeria has learned a lot. And whatever we learned is that we wanted to implement this somewhere in the future. And the future came a little bit earlier than we expected, but we want to implement this whole experience cycle that we had gained in 4 years' time. And we want to put this in a new jacket. Well, I wouldn't say a new jacket, but we want to put this in a way that our community can really benefit from it. And every market in this industry can also be protected and can also have a most compliant way and manner to actually sustain the business. So what I want to tell you is that You know that our product has been working, right? Now imagine if this product is working and it's dominating the whole industry, and we make an additional product, right? And we combine that, and we deliver something to the market that's not out there. Would that be great? Type yes or type no. So if we have a product that's working for 4 years, and now we combine it with a product that's not there in the market, but if that product comes in the market, there's a huge interest in this industry, would that be great? Yes or no? Just tell me. Tell me yes or tell me no. Okay, I see a lot of positive yes. You can also say no if you don't believe so, but just let me know. What do you think? It's funny, I say yes and I see all of a sudden I see my screen, hands up, tuk, 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 tuk. Okay, well, you can also put up your hand, it's fine. Okay, so this product has been working, and now what we've done is we've found a way, right? And what we found is that we're bringing out this coming out in products, and that product is going to be so exclusive, but more important than exclusivity, there's so much need for that product in our world. And I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. Today, you're sitting on your phone, or you're sitting on your computer, or you're sitting on a device and watching me and listening to me. And this device is something that you use every single day. And if you don't use it every single day, it's something that you can't leave every single day. So even if you don't use it, it still requires some attention or time from you, right? And those devices are a phone, a laptop, or a TV. And to give you an idea, it's like you can leave your house and forget your home key, your house key. But the stress level won't be that high than as if you would forget your phone and you would leave your house. I mean, like, you wouldn't turn around to go and get back your key. You would just call some family members. But if you forget your phone, you turn around and you get late on your appointment, and you go back to get your phone, right? Right? So this new product that's coming on the market, this product is going to be an AI-driven education platform with the old product that we were used to combined, and it's going to give our community and the entire industry something that's never been done before. That's never been done before. I see already people sending some questions. I'll get back to those questions. So as I mentioned before, there's a flawless track record of 4 years, right? And this flawless track record